I say that hindsight is a lovely friend to have and stuff like that. But 59 of 93 is what she finished at. But at one point, she had faced 70 odd deliveries and was around the 35, 36 run mark. And we were talking off air, Claire, about it seemed like a confusing innings. She didn't know where to go. She didn't know how to play. And as you rightly said, the cut shots were coming, but they were to the fielders. So we kind of praise Nida Dar for getting the match so close. In fact, almost winning Pakistan the game. But could we also talk about for this match Nida Dar being one of the reasons for Pakistan's loss?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's always difficult when you get so close, but yet you are so far. And you know, if you lose by one or you lose by 101, you're still losing. And so that's the reality of any sport you play. Yeah, I do think she contributed to it, but I think she was also in a situation where she had to consolidate, and she was never really getting partners that were helping her. And you know, we chatted in the innings break about building partnerships, and I just never felt that any two batsmen really clicked with each other. And even if it's a case of it's just a little bit of attitude when you meet in the middle of the pitch with a little bit of energy, and you know, you kind of just sort of giving it to the South African fielders, but the South African fielders can create that sort of atmosphere because there are 11 of them on the field. When there are only two of you, you need to find ways to sort of, you know, get out there a little bit and just throw around a bit of attitude. I'm not saying being rude. I'm not saying being chirpy. I'm just saying have really good, positive body language. At times they look really in their shells, and it was easy for the South Africans to dominate them. I mean, I think Diana Baig was incredible. I mean, I think she was the one who really turned the game around, and she walked out there with confidence. She had a lot of confidence from her bowling spell, as well as the fact I thought she was fantastic in the field. And that was almost the attitude that someone needed to come on and bat with. And that sort of turned it around. Then the belief started to come. And that's when Dar really started to get the scoreboard ticking along. But, you know, yes, we could put the blame on her, but it's a team sport, and someone also needs to help her with that and sort of help develop that. And, you know, that partnerships, I just don't think she ever found that nice click, that sort of attitude with someone else that could help her take it forward.
Yeah, Mark, we also talk about Dar being the match winner that she is, but would you also say that it's down to her partners, because kind of your partner's confidence rubbing on you despite being occupying the crease for so long? Because we saw when Alia Riaz was in the middle, she was taking her time. Then there were 2 quick wickets that were lost. But when Diana Baig came in, that is when, in fact, that more than that, it was just towards the end when the asking rate was kind of getting improbable. That's when she kind of started opening up. So what's your assessment of Dar's innings in the first ODI?
Oh, look, I think she'll be pretty tough on herself. You know, knowing Nida, she'll understand that there were opportunities that she could have taken possibly to win the game, and she may not have taken those opportunities at that particular time, and she faced a lot of dot balls. But you know, I think I just get the feeling that she needs to be able to trust more in her partners, and I'm not sure, as Claire mentioned, whether she had quite the trust in some of the partners that she was batting with. Umayma's a young player, still finding her way. You know, she's starting to become a reasonable international cricketer, but very young. And she probably felt that she needed to lead that partnership, and that she needed to be there at the end. So she was leading a partnership there. Then they lost a couple of quick wickets. Then she would have been, I think she would have been confused at why Sidra Nawaz came out to bat, because I get confused at that. So she would have thought, well, what's happening here? Where's Alia Riaz? You know, so the trust was always probably not quite with the person that she wanted it to be with. I think if Riaz had come out a little bit earlier, maybe we were talking about a Pakistan win here. I didn't understand that at all. Because Alia needs a few balls to get going too before she starts to get the rhythm of the game. So potentially that was an issue for Nida. She was always thinking, I have to be here at the end. If I go out, what's going to happen? So that may have affected the way that she played a little bit.